Okay, I'm continuing with the Yukikaze by Fine Molds kit. I've decided not to use the black primer because the scale of this is just a little bit too small to do what I had in mind. Now I need to take care of these gaps here. So what I'm going to do is just paint some Mr. Surfacer 500 into this gap here. Need to just fill in this terrible gap here. On this side, it's not noticeable really. Maybe just a little bit right here. It's a little bit noticeable here. But yeah, I need to go over this maybe a few times and then sand it down. So now it's kind of sucked in to the inside here. So I might have to kind of rescribe the panel lines there a little bit too. So I'm using acetone enamel remover, and just using a Q-tip here and just wiping away the excess, and only the crack should be filled in. There, no sanding hopefully, or very little sanding should be necessary. It seems to be taking care of the crack. I'll add a little bit more. Maybe one more application of this stuff, and that should do it. There. I think this side's okay. It's just this side here. Needs a little bit of extra help here. Okay, leave that for a while. Then wipe off excess with acetone again. Let's get started painting with the combined Cosmo Fleet paint set. Yamato White is first up, so let's get started. I ever since March of this year, I've developed a bit of trigger finger. You know, it's like trigger finger. It's like here you could see me with regular mobility, but it's like when I straighten it out, it's kind of catches and then don't like that. I'm over exaggerating for illustration purposes, but it's kind of like especially when I'm making a fist, it's like that. It's like my finger, like this joint here, has some resistance. It's been what? This has been like what, 5 months already now. So it's been kind of comes and goes. I mean, it's not as bad as it has been. So I'm hoping it'll just get better and go away. I don't know. So this is pretty much standard white. It's not really that much different. Let's go ahead and paint. I'll get the underside too. Actually, I think it'll be better if I take it off the toothpick here, because I'm not going to be painting back here anyways. I'll have better control, and it's less likely I'm going to drop the darn thing like I have in the past. So I'm just spraying white on top of white primer, so it's kind of difficult to really judge, you know? just get the general area. Make it look nice. And while I'm at it, I'll do the Yamato 2199 kit as well, since I got the same paints going, you know? To work on both of them in tandem. So yeah, this is the easy part, you know? I don't have to mask anything. Let me make sure I get that, So, the next color is Yamato Yellow. Okay, so I got the fine molds Yukikaze taped up and ready to be painted yellow. I just got it down to like 0.1 millipascals or something. Just don't have a whole lot of pressure. I'm just kind of taking it slowly. It's a really nice looking yellow. I believe this this yellow is also maybe the same yellow that can be used for the Cosmo Zero. I bet. Okay, my friend pointed out something about this model, that he has it himself, and there is a little bit of a fit issue. Here's the canopy. I tried masking and painting it, but this is very too tiny to try to use this you know, masking tape. I'm gonna have to use some masking solution on there. The pegs here are pretty big. However, the peg holes are a little bit too small, so I'm just gonna do this with an X-Acto knife to make the holes bigger. Just kind of widen these up. This seems to be the best solution. It'd be easier than trying to you know, cut the plastic on the canopy. Clear plastic might be a little bit too brittle. But because it's brittle, you want to be careful with this fit issue, because if you try to force it in there, you might have a problem. You might get a crack through the glass, or the clear plastic. Well, that would not be good. So if you just leave it wide enough and just let the glue fill in, that's probably the safest way to do this. Now let's do a little test fit. Oh yeah, look at that, nice. So what I need to do though, before I attach this, I need to paint this black inside here. Needn't be really special looking or anything. It's just gonna have to look somewhat presentable underneath the clear canopy that will be obstructing the view of the black here anyway, so there we go. Hopefully I didn't get too close to the edge. I guess it's okay. That's all that's necessary. There we go. And now, when you put this on, see? Looks pretty cool. Although, you know what though? Let me go ahead and paint all this back here too. This will need to be painted, apparently, because you're going to see the white in the back. You don't want that to happen. There. Okay. Now, take another look at it. Alright. That'll be great. Yay. Let me just go ahead and paint all the way to the edge, because when you look inside, you want it just to be totally black. And if you would catch it from an angle, you'll probably see some white. That would not be good. Okay, I am coloring next Yamato Red 2. And this is again from the box. I'm having trouble again. How many times do I have to thin this out? This is driving me crazy. Every time I get it to work just fine, then it starts clogging up again. I don't know why.
Apparently it was, I saw something.
Kind of not totally even, but yeah, okay, it's working now. God. There we go. Finally! So primary painting has been finished. Well, it looks pretty nice mostly. There's a little bit of splotchiness right here. I just now noticed that. If you can see that, it doesn't look too cool. Maybe I can I don't know. Maybe I can maybe wet sand that a little bit, or I don't know, polish it. Anyhow. Some imperfections are apparent. You can see where the red paint did not quite get, I didn't mask it all the way to the line, so there's a little bit of a white stripe there that's kind of a little bit dorky looking. I'm going to have to redo some of this. And right here, the yellow line doesn't go quite as far as it should up to the white. I might have to redo the yellow a little bit too. Just touch that up maybe. I don't know if I should do it with a brush, or, see, here's a little part where the red just barely leaked through the masking. So I don't know if I should do a brush to touch up some of this stuff, or try to airbrush it a bit. I don't know. It's not quite smooth line right there, as you can see. It needs to be touched up as well, and the same goes for on this side here too. It's not quite a straight line as I want it to be. Down here, there's like a little bit of a white here. There's a little red splotch right there that needs to be taken care of. So yeah, I'll be doing a little bit of touch up and get back to you. So I'll end the video here. Oh, I should also point out that you know, this cutting mat's been pretty nasty. It's gotten pretty nasty over the years, so I just got a replacement. So brand new. So yeah, this is kind of counterproductive when I can't put masking down and, you know, cut on it and lift it back up and there's no, you know, grime and stuff on it. So that's gonna be this is gonna be in the trash as of tonight. One more update. I mentioned earlier in this video I have a little bit of a trigger finger. I've started. Actually, I went to an acupuncture doctor, and they've actually done moxibustion on my hand, and I think it's kind of working a bit better. I'll have another appointment tomorrow. I mean, I've done it twice so far last week, and then I'll resume this week as well. So I'll let you know how that goes. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Bye.